Hi, I'm Alan in this video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to more Geometry Dash Sky Shredder by Dorvict. This is a really cool level that I ended up picking up kind of on a whim because I was supposed to be doing Tails Doll, for those of you who do not know. However, we discovered very quickly that my right hand does not have the clicking speed required for it. So unfortunately, from now on, I'll probably have to like start learning levels offline because, well, I don't want another situation where I go for a level on stream and then, oh, never mind, I can't actually do it because I'm slow. So I ended up picking this one up on a whim just to replace Tails Doll. And it was pretty good. I think this level is overall very solid. I think a vast majority of the gameplay is really fun. It plays nicely, it's satisfying, and it's a fun little challenge. The second half of the level is significantly easier, as you can see by my fluke from 57% somehow. I don't know how I did that. That was kind of nuts. I kept dying to the 80s when I was going for runs on this level. The fact that I fluked it was kind of a miracle, I'm not gonna lie. But the second half is quite a bit easier, but there's a fat but here. Voluptuous, even, one might say. And that is the fact that the pre-drop is really rough. I found the pre-drop incredibly difficult, and it might have gotten better as I played the level for longer, but because of the fact that I did fluke the level, I just never had the experience necessary to not get owned. If you can say that. The first 10% specifically, the UFO at the very beginning is so unfathomably difficult. And then once you get to the drop at 18%, it's mostly fine, but the blue orbs are so volatile. They're so finicky in the way that it's very easy to click early or late. So I never really found my stride with the 20s either. So like 18 to 28, it just never felt like it fully clicked for me, just because of the fact that if you clicked one of the blue orbs a little bit early, the next one had to be a little bit later, and so on and so forth, just to like adjust. I mean, muscle memory never really like fully cemented itself. I never really got that unbelievably good at it, but I feel like it's one of those things that would have gotten way better if I just played it for a few more days, which, let's be real, was going to be the case until I got unbelievably lucky. But it plays really good overall. I really like the visuals of the level. I'm a sucker for just traditional design. I think it looks fantastic, and Dorvict, the creator of the level, kind of came out of hibernation to watch the streams. Really appreciate that, by the way. And one of the things that I think is really cool about this level is the fact that each part is colored after the portal or game mode you're in. So if you're in a ship part, it's pink. If you're in a ball, it's red. If it's a wave, it's blue. If it's a duel, it's orange, because the duel portal is orange. I thought that was a cool little detail. And Dorvict told me in chat that the only reason he did that as a fun little gimmick was because he just didn't know what colors to use. So it was like, yeah, why not? I'll just make it the portal color. That's fine, right? And I thought that was absolutely hilarious. It's stuff like that that makes me appreciate the level a little bit more, right? I think stuff like that, small little details like this, is what makes just the difference, really, from a level that is just kind of whatever to a level that's memorable, you know? This is very UFO carried, I will say as much. The UFO in the first 10%, all the UFOs in the drop part. The UFOs in this level are weirdly difficult, man. The waves as well and the ships are also really hard, but they're very skill-based, and because of the fact that, well, this is like my 18th hardest or something, I didn't struggle all too much with it. I died occasionally, but it wasn't like a big deal. The only ship that was like really hard was the one at 40, but that was mostly because of the fact that I thought it was structured really odd. The first couple of clicks in the diagonal strafe flight I found very difficult, just because of the fact that, well, it's diagonal. I kept dying to the first click of that. The blue orbs towards it were also really hard, and then the very end, when you click a yellow orb into the mini ship portal, you have to like adjust. I thought the orbs were placed really weird. They were very much placed based on Dorvict's personal click pattern, which made for an awkward a little bit of awkward gameplay, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not really a big deal. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed myself. I thought playing this from zero was frustrating, but I thought playing in runs was really fun. So I ended up playing a lot more runs than I probably needed. Not to say I was very good at it, so I don't know how I fluked at the end of the day, but I did. Very cool. Do recommend this level. This level is very solid. If you enjoy this kind of gameplay, highly recommend it. But be aware that the pre-drop is very hard. Anyway, here's the completion. Join Discord if you haven't already, and buy the plushie. I would truly appreciate it. And watch the streams. We are approaching the big boy levels in the training arc. Have a good rest of your day. Here's the completion. man. Holy! Shout out to the guy who said I was gonna fluke it from the 70s. I'm the fucking GOAT, dude. Fucking insane, bro. Fluke from 57, bro. Holy. Nice. Yeah, I liked the level. I really did not enjoy playing from 0 that much because I thought the beginning was really rough, but like 18 to 100 on this is super good. Fluker Aeon is back. Hello. I'm so torn though because a lot of my time with this I did not have that much fun with it. But like it's also good, right? But yeah, I don't know what to say, man. That was just interesting to say the least. Where is it compared to Crimson Planet? Just 4 spots below. I probably think this is easier than Crimson Planet, but I'm gonna have it above Coral Cave, I think. Oh, that's crazy. That pushes Plasma Pulse fucking Finale out of my top 50? What the fuck? That's wild, actually. Sky Shredder added at number 18, November 18. I think the Fluke saved it a little bit in terms of enjoyment, because admittedly I did find it frustrating a lot of the time, so I'm just gonna give it a 7, and then we're gonna give it 8.